Hello my friends, John here. Welcome back to my subscribers, and if you're new, please subscribe. I'd love to see you again. For anyone that doesn't know this, if you missed the announcement, if you're interested on some one-on-one time, I do have a setup now through Faithia. It's in the description box where we can do a one-on-one meeting. Okay, so as I drive around today, I'm talking to the Lord and just feeling like that there's just something to share today, because there wasn't the last 2 days. And a phrase that just kind of came to mind is, it's going to happen. I like to be transparent. It wasn't a quote word, but it's, I was just thinking of that. And then I was thinking of another old phrase, you know what you know what you know. So it's like I'm talking to the person because, I'm never here to talk about what's out of God's will. It's the opposite of what's in his will. So for the person that you know what he said, you've been praying about it, you feel like, you've been given bits and pieces of the puzzle over a period of time, and you just know that this is his plan. Yes, you're waiting, but it's his plan. And I just want to encourage you and say, something that is God's will, and you are just staying with him on it. That these things, they're just going to happen. They're just going to happen. It's just important to stay in communication with him. We always want to say, Lord, okay, what's my part? What's next? These kind of questions, in our dialogue with the Lord. And the bottom line is, he's not a man that he should lie. He does what he says. So if you have any doubts about, where you are or what you're believing in, ask him. But for the one that just knows, you know what he said, you know what his plan is, because he's already revealed it, then I just want to encourage you, by saying, because you even have to say this to yourself sometimes. We all do, myself included. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So receive that. Have a blessed week, and may the day come sooner than you think that you're coming back to say it happened, instead of saying it's going to happen. Instead of telling yourself that you're rejoicing, saying it did in fact happen. Praise the Lord. May you be saying it sooner than you think. God bless you. Bye-bye.